Stupid Mario Quarantine is a short film posted to the Xanderbrow YouTube channel on November 8, 2020. The film features the brothers Mario struggling to cope after being imprisoned in their apartment by their tyrannical, freedom-hating government in the wake of the Wuhan flu outbreak. Now, die-hard fans of the characters might take a look at this and notice an issue with color. Obviously, Luigi isn't supposed to be wearing the red hat. Luigi wears the green hat and Mario wears the red hat. Well, don't worry, this isn't a continuity error. It's just a joke for one scene and then they trade their hats back immediately after. Now you're probably thinking, but Jimmy, didn't your twin cousin Monkey Jones already review this shit? Well, not quite. You might remember a documentary about stupid Mario Brothers that came out like 4 years ago, but this wasn't made by the same people. This guy is the world's #1 fan of the Stupid Mario Brothers YouTube series, and he loves it so much that he dedicated the last 12 years of his life to producing his own version of the show. And after producing nearly 2,000 videos, his channel has accumulated over twice as many subscribers.
Death Note? The human's name who was written in this note shall die?
Yeah, right. Well, there is pretty weird magical stuff in the Mushroom Kingdom, but, on the second thought, this would be helpful a lot.
I think it's time that we as a global society finally admit that all COVID art sucks. Inside sucked. Songbird sucked. Contagion sucked. Rusty Cage on my dick sucked. But Stupid Mario Quarantine was built different. It wasn't 90 minutes of a millionaire crying that he's stuck in his mansion. Oh, you poor thing. Wipe those tears with $100 bills, you fucking crybaby. No, Stupid Mario Quarantine satirically tackled the real issues of a world trapped under government-mandated isolation that no other piece of media has had the testicular fortitude to discuss. Oh, I can't get any toilet paper. Oh, there's no baby formula and my baby is gonna die. Shut up! You know who really suffered during quarantine? Drug addicts. Imagine you can't properly function without injecting a potion into your arm, and suddenly you and your plug are both trapped at home. That shit would be traumatic. And that's exactly the issue that this film explores. Now, this is Mario, so of course his drug addiction of choice is mushrooms. The film begins with quarantine coming into effect and Mario realizing he'll have no way to stock up on those delicious red shrooms.
What should we do now, Mario?
Oh, I need some more mushrooms. I'm almost out. I'll be back.
Wait! Mario, you can't go outside, remember? Social distancing.
Alright. Shit.
4 days pass, and Mario's drug dependence comes into full swing as he vlogs about how his severe withdrawals are causing him to hallucinate.
Day 4 of quarantine. I haven't had mushrooms in 3 days. 3 days! I'm starting to see stars, but hopefully I can get through this.
Anybody who has had to deal with a drug addict in their family knows how difficult and demoralizing it can be. The people you've loved all your life can transform into unrecognizable monsters who value their next high over their own family members. The film explores this dark concept in a dramatic scene where Luigi finds a mushroom and Mario becomes a violent animal, which of course leads to an epic lightsaber fight.
Day 14 of quarantine, and I have found one last mushroom. I want to tell Mario about it, but I don't know if it's gonna make him better or worse. So I'm just gonna put it over here. wait! Stop! Mario! This isn't you! It's going to make you crazy!
And just to be clear, this is 4 minutes into the hour-long movie. After 15 days, Mario's symptoms aren't improving, so Luigi finally decides to visit the drug dealer who lives in their stairwell to buy some mushrooms. But unfortunately, the dealer only has one. Things take a turn for the worse when Mario is visited by a shadowy apparition while splashing water on his face in the bathroom. The specter appears to be a form of Shadow Mario, also known as the Darkness, but was it actually him, or is this just another one of Mario's hallucinations? I think this is a brilliant filmmaking technique because it puts us in the shoes of our main character. Until this point, we've only heard about Mario's hallucinations, but now we're seeing what he sees. We have no reason to believe this is anything more than another illusion, but even the smallest shred of doubt that this is actually real creates a sense of danger that gives the film a dreadful narrative thrust to propel us through the rest of the runtime. Now you might be wondering, Jimmy, where's the satire? So far this is just a brilliant drama. Where's the funny? Well, thankfully, the film switches things up by introducing a new character called Cooper who sneaks into Mario and Luigi's apartment and steals their food. Now, you might be thinking that Cooper is supposed to be a Koopa, you know, like the turtle monster from the video game, but it is later revealed that Cooper is actually just the average Florida citizen.
Yo, what the did you just say about my King Cooper? I'm gonna you up. You Oompa Loompa looking ass, 2 + 2 not know what it means ass, prepubescent Santa Claus looking ass, fat ass, bitch ass.
I don't know.
Anyway, here's where the movie starts getting satirically funny. Mario and Cooper are about to fight to the death, but not before rushing to the bathroom to thoroughly wash their hands. This short sequence somehow encapsulates 2 full years of the societal hypocrisy we all witnessed firsthand during the pandemic. In the movie, it's hilariously absurd that these characters would be washing their hands as a safety measure before literally fighting to the death. But in real life, it wasn't so funny. Imagine half of America spends months screaming that we all need to stay home and social distance a minimum of 6 feet, or else every single grandma is going to die. And then one day, due to either hypocrisy or superhuman levels of cognitive dissonance, those very same people swarm the streets shoulder to shoulder in massive groups to protest something that is already illegal. With a single joke, stupid Mario Quarantine managed to parody the insanity of the world we found ourselves trapped living in far better than any other piece of COVID art. Eat your heart out, Bo Burnham, you fucking pussy! Go make more songs crying about white girls on Instagram while the real artists hold up a mirror to society. But that hand-washing joke was just the beginning. The next scene is when the film truly transcends beyond just a Mario parody and becomes a genuine piece of art that actually has something to say. In the biggest twist of the film, Shadow Mario appears before Luigi, proving himself to be real and not just a figment of Mario's imagination. But here's where it gets good, and I'll just let Shadow Mario do the talking.
What do you mean?
Well, Mario wanted to get rid of me. Little did he know, I'm only here because this world is rotten.
You mean the virus that's taking over the Mushroom Kingdom?
Yes, Bowser doesn't even know its true purpose yet.
What purpose?
Yes, people aren't dying because of the virus. They're dying because they are going crazy.
There is no virus, is there?
Nope, just frightened people. But I am the virus.
This is the most poignant reflection of society I've seen in any piece of COVID art. The real virus tearing the world apart wasn't COVID. It was fear. It was the unstoppable fear-mongering campaign from the media, from our politicians, and from our fellow citizens. This fear is the reason why our nation's children are 3 years behind in education, and there's nothing we can do to help them. This fear is why nearly every mom and pop shop in America was forced into bankruptcy while Fortune 500 CEOs recorded record-breaking profits. This fear is why Bo Burnham, still to this day, is terrified to take a single step outside his mansion. And Stupid Mario Quarantine is the only piece of art that had the balls to admit it. Xander Brow might have been inspired by the Rich Alvarez Stupid Mario Brothers series, but with this, he finally surpassed him. And now, while Rich Alvarez does nothing but beg for super chats while streaming to the same 14 people every night, Xander Brow still works his ass off day in, day out to produce the funniest Nintendo-based parodies he can think of. The student has truly become the master. Now, you're probably wondering how this movie ends. Well, obviously, it ends with what can only be described as a modern-day interpretation of Princess Peach calling Mario on the phone to scold him and say his limp dick will never get to touch her cake again. Okay, I'm joking. Of course that's not how they're gonna end the movie. Let's just watch.
Hello?
Hey, Mario.
Peach!
Where the hell have you been?
Well, you see, Peach, we were on lockdown and...
Well, don't expect cake. And by cake, I mean these cakes. You better get used to having a limp
Mamma mia.
So that was Stupid Mario Quarantine. Not just the best, but the only good piece of COVID art. If you would like to watch the full movie yourself, I've got a link in the description. It currently has less than 200 views, so hopefully we can give this masterpiece some love. Shout out to all my homies supporting me on Patreon, and if you would like to do the same and join our Discord server, head on over to patreon.com/mumkey. I'll see you next time to review the book of a certain YouTuber everyone knows and loves. And if you're a big Wings of Redemption fan, I did a fun collab with him over on my second channel. Go check it out.